I've had several requests regarding throwing a karambit knife. This is not something that I typically do, but I figured there's a time for everything, and the time to throw a karambit is today. Stick around. I have reviewed a number of karambit knives on my channel, both folding and fixed blade, and I do get asked a lot about throwing these because I am a knife thrower. And when you think about throwing knives, a karambit is not what comes to mind, but can it be done? Let's find out. And I want to say this from the start, I'm not advocating for karambits being throwing knives. Don't get out and throw your karambits. If you want to get out and play around with it, that's fine, but I'm not marketing the karambit as a throwing knife by no means, because that's not what it's made for. The first thing that should come to mind when throwing a karambit knife is, I could see it potentially being very dangerous. I don't want this bouncing off of the target and hurling through the air back towards me. The second thing you need to think about is what's going to be your rotation time? Now, I'm not going to be half spinning the karambit like this. There's only a blade on this side because I don't want it coming out of my hands and hooking my hand here or slicing my finger. And I obviously can't hold it like this because it's just going to hit the curve. So the only real option that I have is to throw it this way. And yes, I know that's a Captain Obvious statement, but you have to say everything these days. So let's see if I can figure out the distance here. There you go, first try. I was standing just a little under 2 meters here, which is about 6 feet. So this came out of my hand and did one full rotation at about 6 feet and stuck in the perfect place. So I'm just going to try to double my distance now. That's pretty cool, actually. Now, don't hold me to any specific measurement because you kind of have to get a feel. Everybody's reach is different. The karambit might weigh different, and I may not even be at a full 6 feet. I think I want to say I was right at 6 feet. I didn't actually break out a tape measure, but you just have to get out and experiment with it. I'll bet this is pretty cool throwing from the side. Let's do that now. Sticks in there pretty good. I'm going to try to get 2 rotations from the side. This is probably going to be a little more difficult. As you can see, the 2 rotation took me a couple of times. You could probably get instinctive with 1 rotation with a karambit, but it'd be difficult to be instinctive with 2. I mean, it's 50-50. It's hard to judge the distance with a karambit when you're doing 2 rotations, but glad we was able to get 1 to stick. And I want to thank those who suggested, that I get out and try to throw a karambit. It's not something I ever really thought of, and I love getting good content ideas from my subscribers, because you know what you like to get on here and watch. And I gotta tell you, if I'm scrolling through YouTube, I would watch a video of a guy throwing a karambit. I've never seen it before. It's hard. I just want to take a moment to thank all of my subscribers as well as all the new visitors for dropping in. I hope you found this content entertaining, helpful, and resourceful. I'll catch you next time. Take care.